Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's do this problem right here. This question is asking whether this chemical reaction is spontaneous at low temperature, high temperature, or never spontaneous. Let's see how we can find it. So first of all, we have to predict the sign of delta H and delta S. So here they have mentioned this is an exothermic reaction, right? So delta H is going to be negative. And to predict sign of the delta S, what we do is we look at the moles. So this is total moles, so this one is 4 and this is 2. So this is going from 4 to 2, so delta S is going to be negative, right? So we have delta H negative, delta S negative. How we can use this to predict whether it is spontaneous at low temperature, high temperature, or never spontaneous? To predict that one, what we do, we take this equation, that is delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S, and if we get a negative sign, that means that is spontaneous at that point. So we have to determine what temperature is going to give us the negative sign. That's the main thing. So let's take, since both of them are negative, let's take a negative 100 for these two, delta H and delta S. Negative 100 minus negative 100. So let's put a small value for temperature, for example 0.1, right? If I take 0.1 for temperature, and if I multiply this one by this is going to be plus 10. Negative 0.1 times negative 100 is going to be multiplied by plus 1, so plus 10, right? Plus 10 times this is going to be negative plus 1 plus 10. So plus 10 minus 100 is going to be minus 100 plus 10 is going to be negative 90. So here we are getting negative answer. So this is spontaneous. Spontaneous at low temperature. And let's take a high temperature and see what we get. So let's say we have delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S, and now again we take minus 100 minus 100 for delta H and delta S, and for delta T let's take 10 and see what we get. Negative 10 times negative 100 is going to be plus 1000, right? So this is going to be plus 1000 minus 100 plus 1000 is going to give us 900. So plus 900 this is non-spontaneous. So from this one we can conclude that this is spontaneous at low temperature, right? So that's going to be the answer for this question. I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.